Thank you, Sukaina. Thank you for joining me on Dialogue. In such times, especially at your end, you know, where no words are sufficient enough to describe what you have lost, what we have lost. Sukaina, as I start talking to you, I would request you to start talking. What exactly are your earliest memories about your mother, Saroj Khan?
I can say I have been through everything with her. I was born in a very fortunate family. I should first of all say that because, but obviously her name and the name she carried itself was uh, the world to me. Like you can say a brand on my name. So it was very much that she was included in everything in my life. From my schooling to my being out with friends or going on world tours with her or going on a shoot with her or being her last years with me. So I have been through it all. I cannot say even a moment of my life where she told me, I think we should cut off a little bit because now you're married, you should be by yourself. No, she was always there. I was very fortunate in that way because I got married within the family. So she calling me up in the middle of the night, it was like, okay, it's mom. So I didn't have those situations where I had to put up with my in-laws. They asking me questions that why is mom calling up so many times? No, I had none of those situations. I had like every morning of mine used to start with her call and it used to go on the whole day because we used to be on constant contact. Mom, where are you? Okay, I'm at work. Mom, are you busy? Yes, I'm busy. Okay, I'll call you in the evening. What time do you finish? She said, I'm finishing at 7. Okay, so I'll call you by 8, 8:30 by the time you'll be home. So for me, it was something very casual. It was like, you can say it was implanted in me. I had to call her every day. I had to be on constant touch with her. Like there were days when I have woken up late because I slept very late last night. So in the afternoon when I used to call her up, she used to get very, very angry. That what happened in the morning? Why didn't you call me up? Weren't you supposed to be calling me up? I said, yes, mom, but I slept really late because I have a small baby. So she said that doesn't give you an excuse to not call your mother. So it was very common for me.
Sukaina, घर पर माहौल क्या था as you were growing up, when you were not married, especially the days of school and college and, when she used to come home, घर पर क्या माहौल था? Did she carry, the set का dances माहौल at home? Did she
No, sir.
practice at
I'll
home?
tell you, I'll tell you something very, this statement I will never forget in my life because she used to say, I'm Master Ji outside. When I enter your door, I'm your mother.
Hmm.
I need to know what you did whole day. How did your day go? What what did you eat?
Hmm.
Were you feeling well? If you're not feeling well, did you go and see a doctor? And it was very much involvement of my mother which had to be there.
Which were the days when she came home very happy, like dancing back home? And which were the days when was she angry at times when suppose अगर set पर किसी actor को rhythm और movements उनके अनुसार नहीं आए, was she did she return home angry on those times?
No,
Do you remember
not
any
at
such
all.
particular days?
Not at all. She used to keep all those things aside.
Hmm.
As I told you, for
That
her
that rigidly, yeah.
entering back home, it was basically it used to start from packing up and calling us up that I'm coming, I'm on my way back home.
Oh.
And she entering the house like a mother, like a concerned grandmother. At that moment, okay, she was just my mother, but
Hmm.
even now, even now,
Yeah.
entering home after work. asking about her grandchildren, what did they do whole day? Was anybody feeling not well, or uh, to buying something for the house? She used to be very much concerned about those things. Do we need anything in the house? Do I pick up something and bring for the house?
Hmm.
She was very much into all that.
Hmm. But what I distinctly found about her was, there were days where, I mean, there were times when um, Shami Kapoor Saab, Jitendra ji, they all, had an era of, the male dancing star, as we say, we had in Bollywood.
Yes.
Of
Mhm.
course, females danced in those days also. It's not that they didn't dance. But Sarojji, your mother, brought about an era where the heroine started dancing almost as a leader, and very sensuously. You know,
Okay.
uh, she brought in a new new phase. The screen became totally different when things like with if you take whether you take Nagina, whether you take Mr. India, whether you take Beta, or many other numbers of Madhuri, also Thanedar, etc., where where you couldn't take your eyes off from the heroine when the heroine was dancing. Sometimes she was dancing alone, and also, do you think that she brought in that era of the female dancing star?
No, my mother bought dancing. I cannot say bring dancing only to the actresses,
Hmm.
because she has made even Sunny Deol dance.
Hmm.
She has made even Ajay Devgan dance. She has made even Saif Ali Khan dance.
Hmm.
So it was not only the actresses who got the honor of dancing on her footsteps,
Hmm.
but even the gents have danced on her footsteps. Let it be even Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt was unexpectedly the brilliant dancer who came out in Tama Tama.
Hmm.
So Sanjay sir, we used to call her Amma, because after that I had seen even Sanjay sir come for my birthday party. I used to have a lavish birthday party. I've seen Mr. Bachchan, I've seen Sanjay Dutt, I've seen Jackie, I've seen all these people come for my birthday party.
Hmm.
So I cannot say that she only made the actresses dance. Yes, but when it was actresses dancing, as you said, that people couldn't get their eyes off them, because she used to make a woman look beautiful at the same time look sensuous. So it was something very new to the world. The 90s were her era, where she showed even a woman in a sari can look equally hot as much as a girl wearing skirts or shorts or jeans.
Do you remember accompanying her on the sets, and some like she being a tough taskmaster with any actor, and being a little mummy ऐसे कर रही है, oh, she's so tough, she's such a strict teacher, she's such a uh, strict
I think living with her, I had
choreographer.
learned that over time, that she is a tough teacher.
Hmm.
She knows exactly what she wants to bring out of a person.
Hmm.
She knew very well. She was very good at that, and that's what everybody came out to be what they are today.
Hmm.
Because if it wouldn't be her, I'm sure Sanjay sir wouldn't be doing Tama Tama and what he call Sunny Deol not dancing for Chiki Chiki Chum Chum. So I have seen her on the sets where she shouts on the mic and people zip up that Master Ji ne chillaya.
Hmm.
So yes, over the years I had learned very much about that she is really difficult to handle.
You have a dance academy of your own, right, in Dubai?
Yes.
So what do you think, Sukaina, of dancing in in Bollywood today. I mean, if you take the today's era and compare it with the times when Sarojji literally ruled over it, how much
Today's
is that
era
changed and
is
what has changed?
today's era, as mommy used to say, that they are dancing West, whereas we have lot of Indian dancing in India. They
Hmm.
should follow our culture. Our culture has so many dances.
Hmm.
If it's brought out on the screen, people will love it. But suddenly everything changed to hip hop and b-boying and from contemporary to all these things it went into. It was no more. See, there was an era when my mother was a dancer, and actors and actresses used to only dance around the tree. But she bought an era where it showed what Indian dancing and what Bollywood thumka means. And now is the era where they have got hip hop and contemporary and b-boy. So changes happen.
Hmm.
I think even humans change that way, even eras change.
Right.
So I used to, mom didn't like the Bollywood touch going away. But if you ask me personally, I can say change is a must.
Hmm.
Change comes with clothes, change comes with nature, with age, with everything. The newer the generation of choreographers, the newer the dance styles will be. But again, Saroj Khan's dance style and the benchmark nobody can change.
But you're saying that she was sort of unhappy with today's the way
Sorry.
the way you're saying she was sort of unhappy with the way today dancing is portrayed in Bollywood.
Yes, yes, very true. She wanted Bollywood to have that touch of Bollywood. Bollywood was known for thumkas. Bollywood was known for Indian dances. अगर पूरी पिक्चर में हिप हॉप है तो उसमें एक तो इंडियन एलिमेंट होना चाहिए अकॉर्डिंग टू हर
Hmm.
क्योंकि हम हिंदुस्तानी पिक्चर बना रहे हैं हम बॉलीवुड की पिक्चर बना रहे हैं
Hmm.
तो उसमें एक तो इंडियन टच होना चाहिए where people can relate to मतलब हम हमारे आने वाले जनरेशन को मम्मी कहते थे कि हम उनको सिर्फ हिप हॉप सिखाना चाहते हैं हम उनको अपने कल्चर से नहीं जोड़ना चाहते हैं आज हमारे बच्चे टीवी चालू करते हैं और सिर्फ हिप हॉप करते रहेंगे तो हम तो वेस्ट को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं तो हमारा इंडिया कहाँ चले गया इंडिया का कल्चर कहाँ चले गया जहाँ माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को कथक भरतनाट्यम के क्लासेस में डालते थे आज हम उनको हिप हॉप और बी बॉइंग के क्लासेस में और कॉन्टेम्पररी के क्लासेस में डालते हैं मगर जहाँ उनको बीट पकड़ना हो तो बीट तो सिर्फ इंडियन डांस ही सिखाएगा हिप हॉप और वो सब तो नहीं सिखाएगा हिप हॉप और सब फास्ट चलता है बीट से so she was very blunt about it and I think she caught the facts of life.
Mhm. Which were the actresses in today's era, say in the present age, whom she really liked when it came to dancing? Any particular names which she
Came
discussed
to
at times?
dancing.
She's more
Came
capable,
to
he's more
dancing, she
capable.
used to love Deepika dancing. When Deepika danced on Pinga, she had praised her like mad. That I didn't know this girl could dance.
Hmm.
And when she danced Pinga, she was so happy. She said, there will be a time when I'll get to choreograph for her and I'll make her dance the way Aishwarya, Madhuri, and Sri Devi danced. So she loved Deepika. She admired Deepika dancing.
Anybody in males? Any heroes she
Males,
felt?
males, yes. Tiger Shroff.
Hmm.
Yes. Tiger Shroff in Now Time and Ritik and Govindaji in the previous time.
If I was to ask you, it's a slightly difficult question, and I was to ask you to put your hand on one song which you think was her best. Of course, all are outstanding, but which you would you pick as number one? An
As her
extra
number
inch for.
one song, number one song. I think I will go for Mahardala.
Hmm.
Yes, Dola Re is there, but
Hmm.
Mahardala was also the whole classical is unbelievable.
Hmm.
I'll give you a moment. At that moment when Madhuri ma'am called me up when uh, mom passed away and she had called up for condolence. So Madhuri ma'am told me when Dolare came and she composed and she had called Madhuri ma'am and Ashwarya ma'am to the rehearsal hall
Hmm.
and she had said, please see, and if you all want me to change anything, let me know.
Hmm.
And when before her assistants could even show them, she said, आप लोग को पता है होठों पे ऐसी बात? तो माधुरी मैम एंड ऐश्वर्या मैम said, हाँ जी मास्टर जी. So she said, मैंने कोशिश किया है कि थोड़ा बहुत वो टच में मैं ये गाना रखूं.
Hmm.
When they danced, the assistants, Madhuri ma'am and Ashwarya ma'am were, their jaws had opened. They said, it is nothing of Hoto Pe Aisi Baat. You have beat even that song and gone way higher to that. So mom burst into tears and she hugged Madhuri ma'am and Ashwarya ma'am. And she said, really?
Hmm.
And they said, yes. And immediately after that, she had fallen sick and she had gone to Holy Family Hospital.
Hmm.
She was admitted there.
Hmm.
But when the movie released and uh, Sanjay Leela Bansali sir, and Madhuri ma'am had gone to see mom in Holy Family Hospital, she couldn't talk. But she asked them two sentences कि मेरा गाना हिट हुआ, मेरे गाने पे पैसे फेंके गए, and that was amazing. मतलब सीटी पड़ी गई मेरे गाने पे और पैसे फेंके गए. So they couldn't. संजय सर ने शायद कोई इंटरव्यू में भी ये चीज बोली है
Hmm.
बट वो इतने बीमार होने के बाद भी उन्हें अपने गाने के लिए पूछा. सो दिस इज व्हाट स्मॉल थिंग्स, स्मॉल मेमोरीज आई कैन से.
Did work at latter stage in the did work at a later stage, she started refusing work because of her health at some point, or was she becoming choosy at some point and saying, this is not what I want to do?
Choosy. See, basically, she went into TV a lot in the later stages,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
you can say in the 2000s and 2005s and 10s, she was around the TV industry.
yeah.
So I believe Bollywood had suddenly started thinking that सरोज खान को अब बॉलीवुड की जरूरत नहीं है.
Hmm.
बट वो हमेशा बोलते थे कि उनको ऐसा लगता है.
Hmm.
मगर मेरे मेरे तरफ से तो ये बात तो है नहीं क्योंकि बॉलीवुड मेरे अंग अंग में भरा हुआ है.
Hmm.
So I think Bollywood had started feeling that she doesn't need work anymore.
Hmm.
बट उनको ऐसा लगता था कि मैं जितनी भी बुढ़ी हो जाऊंगी मैं बॉलीवुड में ही काम करूंगी.
Hmm.
बट सडनली व्हाट स्टार्टेड हैपनिंग, जो हमारी नई आर्टिस्ट है सारा अली खान, अनन्या पांडे, अलीजे, साइम मांजरेकर and lots of them, she started composing for them and teaching them classes.
Hmm.
So suddenly she started feeling again a part of Bollywood.
Hmm.
बिकॉज शी सेड अगर मैं हीरोइनों को उधर स्क्रीन पे नहीं डांस करा रही हूँ मगर सीख के तो मेरे से ही जा रहे हैं तो मैं ही उनकी गुरु हुई
Hmm.
सो इट वाज दैट वे
That's a very good satisfaction and happiness one can have, I'm sure.
यस
Uh, but towards the latter stages, I mean, could you just um, conclude, Sukaina ji, what happened to her health precisely, and how did it start?
precisely I said 20th she started complaining of slight breathing issue
Ji.
but because of this COVID and everything, she had
Hmm.
become very paranoid because she started feeling कि अगर COVID हुआ, घर में बच्चे हैं,
Ji.
how can I stay here? So she told me and my husband that please take me to the hospital, get me checked. तो हमने चारों बाजू फोन लगाया and we found out that the better place is Guru Nanak because Guru Nanak has A wing which is belonging to COVID and B
Yeah.
wing is clean.
Yeah.
So we took her there, and her doctors, who are in Hinduja and Leelavati and everywhere, we called them there to visit her. So for 5 days, I think she went on with saying, complaining of breathing issue. Suddenly, the doctor said that we think for a few days she needs to have oxygen.
Hmm.
And please, she was not on ventilator, she was on normal oxygen pipe.
Hmm.
Everybody sees that she was on ventilator. She was not on ventilator.
Hmm.
She was on a normal oxygen pipe. And after 3 days, her diabetes, like for the last 3 or 4 days, her diabetes shot up suddenly.
Hmm.
It went on to 600, 650. And after that, what you call one night, that was second midnight, third early morning, when at 1:52 we got a call that please come up. So it was almost, no, it was actually 2 o'clock when they called me up. So when we went up, so they said, please state your relationship. So I said, I'm her daughter and he's the son-in-law. So they said, sorry to say, but we lost her. So I said, lost her? What are you trying to tell me? So they said she got a cardiac arrest. At 1:52, she got a cardiac arrest. We tried reviving her till 2, but she didn't come back. That's why we called you all up. I couldn't believe it. My husband told me, okay, you stay outside and I'll go and see her. I said, no, I want to see her first. And I tried moving her shoulders. I hugged her. I screamed, but she didn't come back.
Sukaina ji, as the concluding question, uh, if I was to ask you that, which movies, which are the award functions you remember, where she got a plethora of awards, if I go through the list, 3 national awards and plus lots more. Which was that one
6
award?
Filmfare Awards.
Which was that one award which made her the most happy and you as well?
So no award could bring her as much as happiness, as much as having her grandchildren born and come in her hand. That was the biggest awards she ever received. When any of her children used to deliver a child,
Mm.
especially my youngest one, who's born on 22nd November on her birthday, that was the most happiest day of her life.
Mm.
Because she used to call my youngest one Choti Saroj Khan
Oh.
because she started dancing also at the same age which my mother started dancing at. She knew the beat so well that my mother used to sit and admire her. My mother used to say, my wish is that when she becomes 5 year old, I'm going to take your child away from you and I'm going to make her the next Saroj Khan.
Mm.
So I cannot compare any awards as much as her grandchildren are precious to her, or the awards which she got from her children.
So is
She
Choti,
was a very caring, very loving grandmother who is always constantly on the run for her grandchildren. What are they doing? How are they doing in their studies? Tell me what happened in the parent teacher meeting? What did they say? Is she coping up? Is she doing good? Then she had concerns over my son who had gone through an open heart surgery. Did he take his medicine on time? Is he doing okay? So she was, I said, no, the awards are there for the world. But for her, the awards were her grandchildren, the four of them who she lived in and out with.
is Choti Saroj Khan on her way now to become Saroj Khan? Is she
I
going to
wish,
focus?
I would love her to pursue that dream of hers. I would love it. But जो उसको सिखाने ही वाले थे वही चले गए तो मेरे लिए it doesn't make any sense for me now. She was so prepared कि लॉकडाउन के बाद अब मैं उसको सिखाऊंगी because November is their birthday and she knew very well कि ये लॉकडाउन खत्म हो जाएगा अब मुझे इसको सिखाना है because she's good at beats. उसको बीट इतने अच्छी तरह समझ में आते हैं वो मुझे ऐसे ही बोलते थे तो इसको बीट इतने अच्छी तरह समझ में आती है देख वो पैर से ना हाथ से ना कमर से बीट बताती है एंड शी लाइक ये तो सरोज खान बनेगी मैं अपनी लेगेसी इसके पास छोड़ के जाऊंगी वेराज मेरी माँ ने कभी जिंदगी में नहीं पलट के बोला था कि मेरी लेगेसी कोई फॉरवर्ड लेके जाएगा बट शी हैड लॉट ऑफ होप्स फ्रॉम आलिया टू डू इट
Well, you are there. You have a dancing academy, and I'm sure something will, you know, converge, and she will be on the road to become a very famous
I
choreographer.
hope so. I hope so, sir. I hope so. I
My
hope everybody can keep their fingers crossed, and I hope I can take her that route.
my blessings are with her, and thank you, Sukaina, once again for joining me.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
The loss,
Thank you, sir.
I really
Thank
can't
you.
describe what you have gone through, but I can definitely understand. Thank you so much.